Hello Minecraft Academy, this is Godspeed44 and I have a quick tutorial on how to build a single 2x1 redstone door. So let's get right to it. First of all, you're going to want to find an area where you can build. I just chose this area by the treehouse. And the idea is we are going to use 2 sticky pistons, which we briefly introduced on the last tutorial. And the material that we're going to use for our door, we're just going to go ahead and use wood. You can actually use many of the different types of materials in the game. You just got to kind of experiment. Some, however, you cannot use. I think they're more the precious materials, but you can kind of experiment with that and get an idea of what works and what doesn't work. So now we have 2 sticky pistons on top of each other, and we have the material that we are going to use for the door. The next thing we need to do is go on ahead and prepare the mechanism to power the door. And what we're going to need for that is a redstone torch. And as you see there, that powers the lower sticky piston. What we also have to do is connect the upper sticky piston to match the lower sticky piston. And the way that we do that is by simply adding just another block to the above sticky piston, which acts as a conductor to then connect the two together. So now everything that we do to one sticky piston from here on out will happen to both sticky pistons. So now what we need to do is be able to, if you can envision it, this is our door. We need to be able to set up a way for the door to close, or actually rather open and then close back again. And so what we're going to do in this case, and you can use a couple of different types of mechanisms, but we're going to use a pressure plate to where when you step on the pressure plate, the door will open. Once you walk through, the door will automatically close. That's the plan. So go ahead and you're going to want to dig this area out just like so. You're then going to go one step deeper, and this will make sense more here in just a second while we do this. And go ahead and break that out as well, because you're going to be able to get to the other side. And so now you see we have all the way around, we're going to actually be down 2 complete blocks up until the torch, which then you have just 1 block below the ground. So what we're then going to use is a way for power to travel kind of in a circuit in order to power the plates and shut off the power to the doors and basically control the mechanism. So it kind of serves as wire like you would see in any electronical device. And what we're going to use is redstone, and we're going to drop redstone down here. Okay. So now we have a complete circuit. Now you see there's nothing powered yet or anything, but what we're going to find out here is once we fill back in the dirt right here and we put our device that we're going to use to open the door, we will find that the redstone is then powered, and if you see, the torch goes out. So it opens the circuit and breaks the circuit, which then allows the door to, while it's powered, be closed, and when it loses power, to be open. And so then all you have to do is walk through the door, and after just a short amount of time, the door will then close again. So all you have to do at this point is dress up your area. Unfortunately, you have a few areas that you're going to have to cover up with walls and get creative with. You cannot, you cannot even cover up those 2 blocks in this particular application, because if you do, you cut your circuit. One trick that you can do that I have seen, and I will show this to you real quick, is you can actually use carpet to cover up that area. It's very obvious, but if you covered the entire area with carpet, it would work just fine. But you pretty much have to. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, well, there we go. There we go. Okay, so now by using carpet, you've technically covered up your area here. And I'm not saying you have to do that, but that is an idea. And then, of course, you're going to have to build around this area, build a wall around here to make it to where you don't see the mechanism. But now you have a way in, and if you, of course, come around this side and add another pressure plate, same effect works there as well. You can walk through the door. There's no way to adjust the time. Pretty much it's just set up to where once you walk through, after a few seconds, the door closes again. So that's that. That's a very simple way to build a sticky piston door using redstone in Minecraft, and we want to see you build these, add these to your builds, and we'll continue to show you more complicated builds in the future that you guys can incorporate into your builds. But for now, let's start building some sticky piston doors in your builds. For more information, check out theminecraftacademy.com. There you will find pictures, tutorials, videos, frequently asked questions, lessons, past and present, as well as a place for you to contact us via email. And until next time, happy building.